Welcome to another video by Inner Gems. Today we will look at an insidious form of manipulation called gaslighting. Have you ever felt like you're constantly questioning yourself? Like, no matter what you do, you're always wrong in your partner's eyes? Do you feel like you're losing touch with your reality or doubting your own memory? If so, you might be experiencing something called gaslighting, a manipulative tactic that can leave you feeling confused and even powerless. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know the signs of gaslighting, but you'll also discover a crucial clue that can help you break free from this cycle of manipulation. You don't want to miss it. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse where one person manipulates another into doubting their own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. The term comes from a British 1944 movie called Gaslight, a psychological thriller where the husband manipulates his wife into thinking she's going insane by dimming the lights in their home and then denying it when she notices. The result, she starts questioning her own sanity. Today, gaslighting has become a more recognized term to describe this psychological manipulation in toxic relationships, both romantic and otherwise. But how do you know if it's happening to you? Let's dive into the signs that your partner may be gaslighting you. 1. A classic sign of gaslighting is when your partner regularly challenges your memory of events. Imagine you're talking about something that happened last weekend and they insist that's not how it went at all. They might say it casually, but over time, this pattern of questioning can make you doubt your ability to recall things correctly. It goes beyond simple disagreements. They might tell you you're imagining things, or you're always so forgetful. Eventually, you might find yourself second-guessing your memory, wondering if you're the one getting it wrong all the time. This is no coincidence. The goal is to make you feel unsure of yourself, so you start relying on their version of reality. 2. Do you ever try to express how you're feeling, only to be told you're being too sensitive or overreacting? This is another common tactic of gaslighting. When your partner consistently invalidates your feelings, they're sending the message that your emotions are wrong or exaggerated. For example, if you express hurt about something they said or did, and they respond with, "You're overreacting," or "You're just being dramatic," they're essentially telling you that your feelings aren't valid. This can make you doubt whether your emotional responses are appropriate or if you're just too emotional. In a healthy relationship, your partner should acknowledge and respect your feelings even if they don't agree with them. But when they make you feel like your emotions are a problem, they could be gaslighting you. 3. They deny things they've said or done. Another red flag is when your partner denies ever saying or doing something, even when you're certain it happened. This is especially true if it's a pattern in your relationship. You bring up an issue and they say, "I never said that," or "I didn't do that." Over time, this erodes your confidence in your own perceptions. For example, you might recall a conversation where your partner made a hurtful comment, but when you try to discuss it later, they flat out deny ever saying it. You're left questioning your own memory, wondering if maybe you misunderstood or imagined it. This denial tactic is designed to make you feel confused and off balance. If your partner constantly rewrites history, it's a key sign of gaslighting. 4. They shift the blame onto you. Gaslighters are experts at deflecting responsibility. Instead of owning up to their mistakes or poor behavior, they'll turn the tables and make you feel like the problem lies with you. For instance, let's say you confront your partner about something hurtful they said. Instead of acknowledging your feelings or apologizing, they might say something like, "Well, if you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have reacted that way," or "You're the one who always starts fights." The goal here is to make you feel like the issues in the relationship are your fault, even when they're not. Over time, you might start internalizing this blame, thinking that you're always the one at fault, or that you need to change to keep the peace. 5. They use manipulative jokes. Some gaslighters hide their manipulations under the guise of humor. They might make hurtful or demeaning comments and then claim, "I was just joking," when you get upset. This is a way to dismiss your feelings and make you feel like you're being overly sensitive. For example, If your partner makes a comment about your appearance that stings and you call them out on it, they might say, "Oh, relax, it was just a joke." This makes it harder for you to address the real issue because now you're painted as someone who can't take a joke. This tactic can keep you in a constant state of confusion, not knowing whether to take your partner's words seriously or brush them off. 6. They isolate you from others. Isolation is a common tool of control in abusive relationships, and gaslighting is no exception. Your partner might subtly or overtly discourage you from spending time with family or friends, claiming that they're bad influences or that they don't understand your relationship. They might say things like, "Your friends don't really care about you," or "Your family is always meddling in our relationship." But by distancing you from your support network, your partner gains more control over how you perceive reality. Without outside perspectives, it becomes easier for them to manipulate you. This isolation can also make you feel more dependent on your partner, further deepening the power imbalance in the relationship. 7. They make you feel like you're crazy. One of the most insidious effects of gaslighting is that it can make you feel like you're losing your mind. You may find yourself questioning your sanity, wondering if you're being irrational, or even doubting your grip on reality. Gaslighters will often use phrases like, "You're imagining things," or "You're crazy if you think that's what happened." Over time, you may start internalizing these comments and genuinely believe that you're the problem. This is exactly what gaslighting aims to achieve, making you doubt yourself so much that you lose trust in your own mind and rely more on your partner's version of events. 8. So, what's the clue you don't want to miss? If you've been nodding along to any of these signs, pay attention to how you feel when you're with your partner. Do you feel constantly on edge, like you're walking on eggshells, or can't fully express yourself without fear of being dismissed? This feeling of constant self-doubt and anxiety is a huge clue that you're being manipulated through gaslighting. In healthy relationships, both partners feel heard, validated, and respected, even during disagreements. If your relationship leaves you feeling confused, constantly apologizing, or doubting your own experiences, it's time to take a closer look at the dynamics at play. Gaslighting is a subtle yet powerful form of emotional abuse, and recognizing the signs is the first step toward breaking free from it. If you've seen these patterns in your relationship, know that you're not alone, and you don't have to accept this behavior. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or a professional therapist who can help you process what's happening and guide you toward a healthier path. Don't let gaslighting make you doubt your worth or your reality. You deserve to feel safe, respected, and validated in your relationship. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content on relationships and mental health, and share this video with someone who might need to hear it. Let's raise awareness and empower each other to recognize unhealthy behaviors and choose healthier, more fulfilling relationships. And most importantly, always remember, people will only treat you the way you allow them to treat you. So until next time, take care.